Tottenham are in a mess as they lose 3-2 to Brighton. This is a different level. I mean, the capitulation from a game a couple of years ago against Newcastle, they lost 6-1 in that game. This game, they lost from a winning position. They were 2-0 up, and they lost 3-2 to Brighton. The scores for Brighton were Danny Welbeck, Yankuba Minte, and Jorginho Rutter. Yes, this is a great result for Brighton, but we have to look at how bad Tottenham were in this game. You have to look. Can you look at the manager for this one? I think you have to look at the players. You definitely have to look at the players because this is. I mean, it could have got worse. It could have got worse, but I don't think could it have got any worse. They were 3-2 down. I mean, when I looked at the score, I thought, okay, 2-0. It's 2-0. Tottenham are going to win this. Tottenham are in safe hands. Tottenham are winning this. They're going to breeze. They're going to breeze. I look at it an hour later. It's 3-2 to Brighton. I'm like, sorry, what am I seeing? Like, how you go 2-0 up to then concede 3 goals? It's so bad. The capitulation of this football team. Last year, they were challenging for the Premier League title in October. This season, they're 10th in the Premier League table. They're fighting to get mid-table in we're barely in December, and they're fighting to get mid-table. They are fighting to get mid-table. I mean, it's Tottenham Hotspur, but you have to look at how bad they are. Like, Brennan Johnson, he's been on fire at the minute, that's no doubt. James Maddison, he hasn't scored in a few games, actually. I mean, I bet he looks a prat doing that now, doesn't he, to the camera? But, yeah, you have to look at the players for this one, because I don't think the manager can be blamed. And if he can be blamed, I'd like to know how, because I think you have to blame the players for this one. Because the manager, the players have obviously got it wrong on the pitch somewhere. And this is what happens with Tottenham Hotspur. They couldn't have been any more Spursy yesterday. They couldn't have. And this is a very Spurs result. To go 2-0 up to then lose 3-2. I remember it was a couple of years ago. It was in lockdown. And they were playing West Ham. And it was either 2-0 or 3-0 up. And it was 3-2 and it was the 90th minute. There was about, I'd say, 20, 30 seconds left until the game finished. Manuel Lanzini went off and just smashed one in to the top right corner. That game ended West Ham 3, Spurs 3. Spurs should have won that game. Spurs should have put the game to bed. And that is when they still had Harry Kane in the team. This team, they are Harry Kane-less. There is no Harry Kane in this team. There is no Harry Kane to sort the mistakes out in this team. And I feel like he's been carrying this team for the last sort of 5-6 years. Because they were in a Champions League final 6 years ago. Lucas Moura was quite a big impact as well. He's not in the team anymore. And, yeah, both of those players. I mean, Eric Dyer has gone as well, so that's 3 players. So this team is starting to just more or less fall apart. They don't look like the team they used to be. I mean, Timo Werner, I mean, just by the long pause I did just then, I didn't speak for at least 2 seconds there. So, I mean, when I was watching the Man United game when they were playing Spurs, every time he made a pass, it was intercepted. He made a pass, it went into a massive bit of space where Man United players were. Like, does he have eyes? Like, if you're going to make it pass, if you're going to make a pass, make an accurate pass. Don't make a shite pass like that one, because it was shite. And, I mean, you look at Tottenham's performances, they barely got past Ferencvaros. They barely got past Ferencvaros, and that is what they need to improve on. They can't really just be... I mean, a team like... I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but a team like Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, or Arsenal, they're beating Ferencvaros at least 4-5-0. Tottenham beat them 2-1. I mean, yes, they did still get the win, but it's 2-1. They should be winning by way more than that. I mean, it's a better start to life in the Conference League that United have had, but I mean, it's still the same difference, though. Manchester United have lost games that they should have won this season. Tottenham have lost games that they definitely should have won. This is a prime example. Tottenham should have won this game. They really should have. They were 2-0 up. They were 2-0 up and they lost 3-2. They lost 3-2. They lost 3-2. Yes, Jorginho Rutter has been way better than I thought he would. Yankuba Minte and Danny Welbeck have been doing really good for Brighton at the minute. But you still should be winning this game. Whether it's 2-2, whether it's 2-1 to Brighton, make a comeback, you should be winning this game. Not that Brighton are a bad team, because Fabian Hurzelers' start in the Premier League has been decent. It's been really good. And some of the results they've got make them look like a top 6 team. Tottenham at the minute, this is relegation form. It really is. I mean, beating Man United, that's easy. It is. But I wouldn't say it's relegation form. It's form that would come from a team like Nottingham Forest or Leicester City. Talking about Leicester City, they couldn't even beat Leicester at the start of the season. They drew 1-1. Honestly, this team has capitulated really badly. And, yeah, I don't have any words for them. It makes me speechless to see scores like 3-2 after they've been winning the game 3-1. In fact, I know I mention Liverpool now in every single video, but I don't think Liverpool have ever lost from a winning position like that badly. They've lost from a winning position before, but not this badly. Not this badly. In fact, I don't know, we haven't lost from a winning position in a long time. It's been close at times. There was a game against West Ham that happened a couple of years ago. Lockdown football again. That scared us. We were 2-1 down at one point, and we completed the game 3-2. So yeah, that was a great result for us. And it's just the crap that goes on at Tottenham Hotspur, though. Like, they have the most average players. I didn't know who Wilson Odobert was. They've already sent him out on loan, I think, or have they? I don't know. Anyway, he's injured. Do you know where they bought Wilson Odobert from? Burnley. They bought Wilson Odobert from Burnley. Like, they buy some of the most average players. Timo Werner. What's he done in the last couple of years? The only thing that saved his career is being at RB Leipzig, and not even they wanted him again. Like, it's really bad at Tottenham, innit? It's really bad at Tottenham. Like, if you're a Tottenham fan, you should be going, I don't know if I can be asked to watch them anymore. Like, this is the same shit for Tottenham fans week in, week out. They have to look at this and go, just try and at least score in this game. Like, yes, they beat Man United 3-0, and we have to commend that. But we also have to criticise the bad results like this one, especially this one. Yeah, probably one of Tottenham's worst games of the season. Tottenham's worst game of the season so far. Apart from Tottenham fans, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this of me commentating on matches or, yeah, just anything like that, yeah, if you enjoyed that video, you know what to do, which means like, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.